Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Pisces for September 2020. So let's take a moment to take a deep breath and really connect in with your inner light. And as you go on this journey towards the light within your soul, you, Pisces, connect in so easily with the network of the universe, the network of light, and your reach in this network is endless and infinite. So feel all of your angels and all of your guides and all of the star seeds across the energetic plane of the universe assemble with you and hold counsel with you. And I'm just sort of seeing this lake and all of your guides and all of these beings gathering around the lake. So that shall we gather at the river kind of moment. And just being in a place of total serenity and surrender. So I'm getting a sense for you, since they keep repeating this, that it's going to be really important for you to connect in with the water energy. And just be aware, like I'm seeing like a waterfall starting, be aware of how water, the movement of water, its flow, like the waterfall, there's that rush of energy. There's a lot of energy that's just flowing when the water drops like that. And the versus that sort of lake. So the way this energy is flowing for you, and to be aware, like with the lake energy, it was so calm and serene. And so there's those moments of action, like the waterfall, where, you really need to be moving and, going with the flow. And then there's like that sort of lake effect where you're just being still and you're just absorbing all of the energy that's around you. You're just being in this practice of awareness, right? As the lake is contained and surrounded by the earth, the earth body. The lake is intuiting the environment around it and holding the celestial frequencies for that area. And like in this way, Pisces, you sometimes are holding the space of those celestial frequencies for others and being a conduit of those messages. And at other times, you are flowing like that waterfall where your creativity is flowing and you're bringing and creating that abundance for your own life as it flows into other larger bodies of waters like the ocean, etc., and lakes and streams. So you're feeding, and you're really sort of motivated and inspired by service. But along the way, you receive abundance, like in this waterfall, and you are channeling your energy and you're experiencing it in a way of profound action. So that's a really profound vision. And so there's I sort of keep seeing this sort of the bigger picture here, sort of like I'm seeing a movie theater screen, where you are maybe in this month are going to get a sense of your life, a sense of who you are and your role and your purpose. And I'm just sort of seeing a mushroom up very high on the screen. And it gives me a sense that on the horizons in this month, that you're going to start to really see it's like you're going to start to reap your rewards. These rewards of abundance that you've been putting out there, because you've been holding the space and you've been, channeling your purpose towards helping others. And so if you have a concern, they're writing the word safe and they're writing the word safeguard. So if you have some concerns, you are safe and you're being, the safeguards are being put in place for you. So I'm seeing sort of, I don't know if the behind is naked, but usually when I say behind and it's naked, it means vulnerability. I can't tell if there were swimming trunks on or not. But the thing is that there's been something put in place. I think it has to do a lot with your sensitivity and your emotions, your empathic abilities, and you kind of tend to absorb things like, more than you should. You're like a sponge. And so you kind of need some time for yourself and to know when to take those breaks. That's one way you set boundaries, is by taking time for yourself. Also, they're writing out the word fear, that, don't let your fears, except like the word representative, don't let your fears be representative of what's really going on. I don't know where I'm saying the word. I don't know if I'm saying the word orgasm or organism. Okay. It's sort of like you have a way of reacting. Your fears kind of take over, and it represents. You kind of interpret the situation in a certain way, and that prevents you from moving forward. So as much as this is because your feelings kind of get overwhelming and it's all kind of like bottled up, and now when it's time for you, you don't know how to read the situation accurately, and that's because you need to take more breaks often. See how, plan it out. Like if you're going to help people for a period of time, plan in breaks for you for a stretch of time. If you're going to do 3 weeks, do 1 week. You're going to do 3 days, do half a day or a day or whatever. Make sure you get that so that you're always reading the situation accurately. All right, let's take a look at the card for the month. The Fool card traditionally, but it's called Leap of Faith. And this is Archangel Metatron, who's coming through for you. And the card says, believe in yourself, listen to your heart, and do what gives you joy. So, this would definitely tell me that for this month, you are going to be more of that waterfall. Because the waterfall is interesting. It would be like the Fool, right? Because that leaping off of the cliff, the water is doing that. And that's very interesting. But the thing is, trusting, because that water always knows where to land, meaning wherever it lands, if it will keep flowing, it will not stop, it will not be inhibited, okay? And so you will not be as well. They're writing the word privilege, and in this way, you are privileged because you're adaptable. Water is adaptable, it's malleable, it knows how to move around obstacles, and all you need to do is just go with your flow. The more you're true to yourself, the more you'll find that things flow more easily, that obstacles are easily overcome, and solutions are always readily available to you. All right, so the thing about Archangel Metatron is, with him, it's about really being focused on your life purpose. So make sure that you're really focused on your desire. I'm saying the word manifestation. So focus on what you desire, and it will come. You will flow right to it. It will surface, is the word I'm also seeing, right in front of you. He's suggesting lifestyle changes that you might be a part of this. Health, especially for your health, okay? The word Instagram just flashed, so I don't know if you have a social media account, and you're trying to promote something, or you're afraid of putting yourself out there, that might be something you want to do, or take that next step there for your career, business, whatever it is that you're trying to do. Okay, so let's take a look at the card for your message from your guardian angel. It's the Six of Emotion, And this, this is a Six of Cups. So this has to do with something about memories and maybe, your childhood or your inner child or something coming up. So I'm seeing the word creativity. And so there is something, maybe tap into that inner child, as a way, number one, tap into it to heal your inner child. I see the word death as to put in like something coming to an end, so that you heal your inner child by really activating your inner creativity, so that this doesn't bog you down, that you don't get sabotage yourself, and cause you to doubt yourself. God, reschedule. I saw the word reschedule. If you don't feel ready for something, you might want to reschedule it, or reschedule your plans or your schedule in general to meet your priorities. So look and see, do you have too much on your plate, and is there no room for your priorities? Make room for it. Reschedule. Okay, in that sense. All right, so the message on the card says, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately. And that's what we were talking about before. Like, you get over emotional, and then you don't interpret things. Your fear is taken over and obscuring the representation is sort of off. Okay, and a slight off creates a lot of offness for you. So that's why you need to really take care of yourself, so that your emotions are always balanced. All right, especially because your emotions will flow for you as they should. They flow with your true, authentic expression, like that waterfall. And you don't need to worry about being confused. If you're just, taking care of yourself, you'll know where you need to flow and why. So it says, it's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or may need to reconnect with your own inner child. Okay? So by being really creative, this will really be healing for you on so many levels, but it'll help you to focus on the good aspects of your childhood memories. It'll bring up those forgotten things that might really refresh your life today instead of bringing it down. It always depends on what mood you're in, what you're going to remember, and how you're going to remember it. So be mindful of that and how you take care of yourself in this month, so that you can be really open to this energy of the Fool, this leap of faith, trusting, believing in yourself, and having this beautiful experience. So I send you lots of love. And before we end, I just want to remind you, especially if you're new to my channel, first welcome you, and also ask you to subscribe so that you can get the notifications when they come out. So don't forget the little notification bell, select all, etc. Also, it helps when you like the channel, especially if you're really feel like you're getting something out of this. I don't want you to do it if you're not. But so that if you feel that way, that you can also make it possible for others to find the channel, as the algorithms just work that way. So I appreciate you doing that. As well, I forgot what I just said, but I don't think I said it. But so for the month of September, and previously since the pandemic, I've been offering my half-hour angel readings for 1 full hour. So there's no special button for this. You would go to my webpage, theangelschool.com, which you can find below in the link, and you would go to that page, services page, and just click on the half-hour $77 reading. And within 24 hours on a business day, not over the weekend, you'll have to wait, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer for the month of September, with further instructions about how to set the reading. So be patient with all of that. And I do as well write daily card messages on this channel. So I do it on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. The Facebook link is below. There's a community channel board, I think, post, so you can find it on YouTube. And the last thing is that I do a weekly angel reading, sort of similar setup, but a little obviously different, every weekend. So join us for that as well. So have a beautiful month, and God bless you.